Hey guys, I'm Mitch,
I'm Austin.
and this is Super Platinum Achievement, and there could be some huge news coming on about another acquisition here. Maybe it's Sony's turn to make a big move. We're going to talk about it here in just a second. First off, guys, if you're new to this channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button down below. It really helps us out a lot. We really appreciate it. Also, at the end of this video, if you liked what you saw, give us a big thumbs up. We appreciate that as well. So yeah, diving right in. There's been a lot of rumors now for the past almost month about, and really before that, but they've really been getting steam about Sony buying Konami.
Yes.
So it was about a month ago, I think it was around March 7th, when a apparent leaker came out and said that Sony had purchased the rights to several Konami IPs, saying most likely Silent Hill and Metal Gear. And then he quickly retracted that, saying that he made up the whole thing. So then that lost steam real quickly. But even before that, there were rumors about Sony buying Konami. Well, about 24 hours ago, a site called Early Game reported that another Twitter leaker said that Sony is buying Konami. And the tweet says, let me read it to you here. He said, okay, looks like today is Konami Day. Either that IP's being bought, the whole studio, or just exclusive rights are given to other devs. But today it looks like we may be getting into Sony and Konami. A shame, those games deserve to be multi-platform, true, and Sony just won't care. So, that's what he said, and then he later deleted his tweet saying that he was getting death threats from people about breaking this news, because there are some crazy gamers out there that get really upset when one of their favorite platforms is possibly going to be exclusives.
So only when it's on the other platform, though. When it's on their platform, it's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, they don't care. Yeah. But yeah, he deleted it and then posted another tweet saying he deleted his tweet but still fully backs it. So he still believes it's happening. Obviously, take everything that we say with a grain of salt. Nothing here is fact, as we know.
And especially on today of all days.
Yes.
As of recording this, it is April 1st, which is known as April Fool's Day. So we're going to...
Yeah,
yes.
Which even yesterday...
Any news we get around this time is taken with a grain of salt, but since this kind of does have some grounds leading over like the last month or so, we're going to put a little more credibility into it, but not a ton. I wouldn't bet my 401k against it.
Right. And his original tweet was posted yesterday, so before April Fool's was a thing. And according to his Twitter, it was March 31st. So I don't believe he is in another country where it would have been April Fool's at the time. So that's why we are taking it a little bit more seriously, because
he is a credible leaker, apparently, as credible as a leaker can be. But there are people in the industry who, are essentially our professional leakers. And they're usually pretty credible about a lot of things that are leaked and then ends up being announced and stuff.
Yes, and apparently this guy has gotten some correct in the past. So that would be pretty big news, and not really too surprising, because Konami has had such a close working relationship with PlayStation for so long. The Metal Gear Solid series and Silent Hill series started out as exclusives for PlayStation.
And obviously, we all know that remember that PT trailer, which was the playable trailer for Silent Hills, before Konami and Kojima had their breakup, was a PlayStation exclusive, and it sounded like the Silent Hills was going to be a PlayStation exclusive,
PlayStation
at least for the time being.
Yeah.
Obviously, there was drama behind the scenes with Konami and Kojima, and now it might be time for them to reunite them. Which would be awesome, because obviously Kojima has expressed that he still wants to make Silent Hills. He still has his ideas. And for all you people who did play PT, it was so crazy, that little free trailer playable teaser, I think is what they was dubbed as. Just that amount of detail and work that went into that, just kind of loop, was amazing. I would love to have a full game, like that fleshed out totally. And so that'd be fun.
Yeah, and then on top of that, the other rumors that have been going around for over a year now are that the PS5 exclusive Abandoned was
Yes.
actually a secret guise for Silent Hills.
Yes.
And now the rumor of why it's been delayed is because they thought they could get the rights to the title of Silent Hills
Mm-hmm.
and couldn't come to an agreement with Konami. And Kojima apparently doesn't want to release it until he can have that title with it. Because, of course, he could recreate it into a totally different IP.
But yes,
he
the title
apparently
is
wants to have Silent Hills. So,
and the title is kind of everything a lot of the time. So,
yes.
it could be the same exact game, but with that name Silent Hills, it's probably going to sell better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Obviously. So,
and,
I mean,
everything that's
pretty
going on
excited about
behind with Abandoned, it just screams, Kojima troll, because he's done stuff like that with
he's known for it.
The Blue Box Studio, I think is what
Blue
it was.
Blue Whale. It was a Blue Whale. I think it was Blue Whale.
Blue Whale was Metal Gear 5.
Metal Gear: The Phantom Pain, and that one was so just shrouded in lies and deceit and stuff like that.
So we got Abandoned, we got this small little teaser trailer, not showing much at all. It looked interesting, but we didn't get really anything about it, and then it kind of just disappeared. And there was supposed to be an interactive app that was supposed to launch to mobile to get it, more hype behind it, and then all of a sudden the app was like, oh, nope, it's not coming out. We had some problems with it. So all these things are just so weird to happen, and since then we haven't heard anything. So I think it's very possible that this is what's going on, and that Sony, if they didn't just buy Konami as a whole, is buying the rights to several different IPs, being Silent Hill and Metal Gear.
Which I'd be surprised why Konami wouldn't. But they are a weird company, and that's why Kojima and them split ways. Is because they were trying to take way more control into these games than they probably should have. They weren't letting the creative directors kind of design the games. You don't never want the publisher to really interact with the game making process as much. Obviously, you look at EA and Activision, and sometimes their influence is detrimental to the game itself. So that's kind of what happened there. And then since Kojima left, Konami pretty much came out and said that they're not really making any more games. So they're just sitting on these huge titles.
Yeah.
All they've really and doing nothing with them. They're making Plinko machines,
mobile games,
and slot machines. Like that's literally what Konami's been doing. And they haven't released a new game in years. I think around the last time when Metal Gear Survive, that one that was a terrible flop because they were just exploiting the Metal Gear franchise after Kojima left. They might have done a couple things here and there, but they haven't done much.
Yeah, and we've seen, re-releases of the Castlevania games, which they obviously just got to put their stamp on. But they've got some great IPs there that need to be used. So there's Bomberman.
Some of the best in the industry, in my opinion.
We got Metal Gear, Silent Hill, Castlevania, Bomberman. I think Bomberman's the last big one I remember. We could be missing some, but yeah, Bomberman or Super Bomberman R, I think is what it was called. That originally came out on the Switch, but that even was 5 years ago now. So
they've been silent for a while. So
they've
either
been
Sony
silent in the hills.
Silent. So our guess is Sony has been trying to buy the rights to probably Silent Hill and Metal Gear is my guess, just to bring that back to Kojima. But knowing the company Konami is, they are probably been frustrating to work with. So Sony might just be buying them.
Who knows? Or at least just buying all their console IPs and say, you guys keep making slot machines and mobile games. We're going to buy all these IPs and do, what's right by them.
Yeah.
So who knows? But that's pretty exciting news. I think it would be good for the gaming industry as a whole because, like Austin said, they haven't done anything no matter what. So it's not like they're coming out with new games for either platform. This is one purchase. I don't think Sony's going to do what they did with Bungie and not make them exclusive. I do think they would be exclusive.
Because, like we said, historically, the games from Konami and PlayStation have been exclusive. The original Metal Gear Solids, the original Silent Hills, Silent Hill games. I don't get that confused. But yeah, so it's like I wouldn't be surprised to see this be an exclusive platform, and maybe we'll get some PC launches with these as well.
Yeah, most likely.
Would make a lot of sense. It's kind of what Sony's been doing. So all you Xbox fans out there that are about to rage on their keyboard, you might still have a chance to play these games if you do have access to a PC or
or if you want to play through the launcher on the Edge browser on your Xbox, because that's possible too. So it's not great,
there you go.
But it's possible. So yeah, if this is true, that is going to be huge. Let us know what you guys think. Is this true, or is it just full of April Fool's trickery? Let us know in the comments. Is there anything you hope to see? Do you hope it's all of Konami, or just a couple IPs here and there? But yeah, really interesting no matter what plays out. And like we said, take it with a grain of salt. We're not calling this fact. But yeah. Hopefully something happens soon and it's not shrouded in mystery forever. But no matter what happens, you need to hit that subscribe button. If you liked this video, make sure to give us a big thumbs up, and we sure hope to see you again here on
Super Platinum Achievement.
See you guys.
Bye.